This is a bit. My name is Cindy and I make videos about everything that has to do with books, fashion and self-improvement. So if that's something you would like to see or hear more of, please consider finishing this video and checking out my other ones. Today, as you can see, I'm standing in a very ugly location in my room. I know you're wondering, why is she calling that ugly? Trust me, it's not because of those ugly bookshelves. It's because of the wallpaper, but we'll get to it later. First, I think we have to do some groundkeeping. I have this thing on my finger because I cut myself with a razor. It was mine, you don't have to worry. It's the second groundkeeping thing we have to do. Yeah, maybe I have to say what this video is about, but as you've seen from the title, you already know. I'm rearranging these bookshelves. I call them ugly. I don't think they're ugly. Truthfully, I have to be thankful. If I wanted to like do something with my room, I would want to install wall shelves rather. I'll try to insert a picture so you can see. This is vintage. I thrifted it a few days earlier for like £4. Not expensive. Those are Nike shorts that my mom got for me a few years ago. I'm wearing those socks my roommate gave me. Let's start with the reorganization. Because you can see everything, I'm gonna push you guys a bit. Now you can see more than enough. I'm gonna like try to tidy it up a bit, and while tidying it up, I will tell you some of the things that I feel like I need to say, and then, but for the most part, it's gonna be a silent vlog. I don't know if I should call this a vlog. Those are like my sister's bookmarks. I have two sisters and I feel like talking about the first one without talking about the second one is bad. Both of them are really talented. This is like my favorite. She made those bookmarks a few years ago and she gave them to me to sell them. I've sold quite a few. Oh, this is so heavy. Here I keep like my writing stuff, and here I keep like my artistic stuff.
Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
One of the groundkeeping information I should have given earlier, I know like you staring at this hat and thinking why they had them, whatever, like, is that, to be honest, out of all those books, only those ones are mine. The rest are books I'm reselling. I did film a video showing all the books I own. I never published it because the video is so long. It took me 2 hours to film and I genuinely don't feel like I have the patience to sit down and like edit it. But if you guys would like me to publish it, let me know. But I am planning on showing like my personal book collection. Somewhere there, I have some few books on that wall there. I'll show it at some point. Actually, while I'm talking, I will show it because there's this beautiful thing that we call editing. I never finished reading it because of how triggering it was, but genuinely writing is beautiful. That is kind of my type of writing. That is how I write as well. But the issue when you get a game that is supposed to be played by 2 to 6 players and you don't have friends, you end up never playing it.
Exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention when you say.
All of those books actually are thrifted. Apart from my personal collection, those books are like a mix of thrifted and bought in library or online.
Without you, because
it's actually part of like my personal collection. It's this gorgeous Oscar Wilde quotes, like book quotes book. If I want to read Oscar Wilde, I would not read this, so I just keep it for the beauty because Oscar Wilde is one of my favorite authors. But my favorite authors are Oscar Wilde, Daphne du Maurier, and Franz Kafka. Those are like my babies. I do have some honorable mentions like Andre Aciman. I used to be one of those girls who would say like I don't need skincare and shit, but I'm now learning to actually take care of my skin. You know?
Morning I wake to a kiss on my face, so I
So, if I have to be honest, Leonardo is one of my favorite artists, if not like the only that I care enough about to watch all TV series that come out about him. All of them that came out, name them, especially the last one with Aidan Turner. Like,
who knows how far we go, don't you know that?
I changed settings and also it's clearer because I completely forgot to turn on my ring light. I was thinking of kind of changing stuff. This is classics. This is a mix of romance and teen fiction. This is fantasy, and down there it's non-fiction. I don't have much of non-fiction, so maybe I should put non-fiction there. And fantasy also is not that much. I could move fantasy there and bring the classics and teen fiction on that side, because I do have a lot of teen fiction and classics. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't even know if I'm gonna remember, but like, yeah, I'm gonna push the camera, start from the top.
Hold her.
My oldest map cup that my sister got for me like 2 or 3 birthdays ago. I love you, girl.
Will fly by and
This is something else she got. I like it.
before your eyes. You'll toast with champagne and make many mistakes that will keep you awake late at night. But know that when the going gets too hard, you'll have me in the stars.
Oh my god, more mess.
Light years away, there's someone gaze at the Milky Way. Dream under the stars, nestled in.
This is Hemingway Island in the Stream. I spoke about this book in one of my thrift haul videos. I will insert it up there so you can see it. The summary is good though. Expectation by Anna Hope, a book that I actually do want to read.
As much as seasons will fly.
Shadow and Bone. This is like a very rare copy. I got it a few years ago, I would say like back in 2020. Sold it for £10 and then saw that someone had sold it for £120 on Depop when the Shadow and Bone came out, like that whole series. And then I saw on eBay someone is still, maybe it has sold by now, but someone is selling it for £400. So I did, like when I got that copy again, I decided to like kind of sell it for a higher price. I'm not reading that copy, I'm just reselling it. I think I have a copy of Shadow and Bone. I have Shadow and Bone in my Kindle collection, so I feel like this is something I should have said. I do have like more books in my Kindle collection, so maybe it makes it easier for me not to have like a big personal collection. So if anyone is interested in it, like genuinely not making that video to show the books I have and ask people to buy them or whatever, but just like that's a rare copy, so just check my Depop, or I'll put the link in the description below.
Know that when the going gets too.
My baby, if you're not on stairs. The Idiot, I haven't read it yet, but I know I'm gonna read it and I know I'm gonna love it. Is there more I should say? I don't think so. Okay, is this my copy? I think it's my copy, yeah. It's a signed edition. He knows what intrigue is like. So that's my own copy.
'Cause I don't see you in mine.
I went to Tate Britain back in 2019 and I got those cute postcards. This is like my Ibis, the room number we had when my sister and I decided to like spontaneously book a staycation at an hotel a few years ago. Those were the good days.
But I'm down on my knees. Never expected the worst, but
I'm gonna put the classic books here. I do like putting the books like reversed. I had to change it because sometimes when I'm looking for a book I don't have time to be turning them, so I will not put them in reverse, although I really want to. I've put Byron, and basically I'm gonna like put the books, and if there's any I want to talk about, I will talk about it.
please no apologies tonight.
To talk about this book, Nancy Mitford, The Pursuit of Love. It was recommended by one YouTuber that I really like.
Can we just compromise? Please no apologies.
Another book I want to read is Simone de Beauvoir, She Came to Stay. I really want to start reading more of women writers. I really want to like color coordinate this, but I'm not going to.
Seems now you're picking up the pieces.
Another book I'd like to read is Madame Bovary by Gustave Flaubert. I feel like I would like it, basically.
You got me holding on like it's Novocaine. The only choice that
Like something I got in one of the books I thrifted. It says a game of scandalous affairs and duplicitous manipulation. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to kind of comment in the section down below what book you think it is. It's Dangerous Affairs. Is that the right title? I got the book and I was in love, but then I discovered like it was like letters and I changed my mind about it, but I kept it. I've already sold the book, sadly. Because you know, like when I decide I'm not gonna read a book, why keep it? I consider myself a minimalist. I know, like looking at all those books you're thinking, really? But genuinely, I don't consider myself a minimalist. That's why my collection is so small. And I am thinking of like kind of unholding some books that I've had for a while and I have not read. Am I the only one who really wants to read Murakami but hasn't read Murakami yet? I used to be obsessed with Sherlock Holmes. I used to be so obsessed with Sherlock. This beautiful copy of Anna Karenina. I've never read Anna Karenina, but I've watched like 3 or 2. I think no, it was 2. Here we go. It was 2 adaptations of Anna Karenina, and I know I love it, and I know I will love the book.
It's been a week, but it feels so much longer. And knowing that you're not alone makes it harder. They say to wait as long as it takes, but you didn't wait. You're over there posting pictures.
I really want to read 6 of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I don't know why I haven't read them yet.
It's not that easy.
Ariadne is another book I really want to read.
That you're over me. Tell me, is it real love? Or is she just a shortcut? Was being alone too much? That you had to find a shortcut, a shortcut. I've tried everything, but there's no way around it.
Like I did film a video where I talk about all of my books where it was only the paperbacks. I did not film a video talking about the hardbacks, which is really sad because I do feel like my more beautiful copies are like the hardbacks. You know how beautiful hardbacks can be. So the fact that those are the ones I should be talking about but I'm not really does make me sad. But it's just like, first of all, hardbacks are like so hard to handle. They're like, that's Robinson Crusoe, that's the Man on the Floor, like really cute copies were just like handling. Oh my god, this scared me.
You moved on too fast. No, but I'm better than that. Tell me, is it real love? Or is she just a shortcut? Was being alone too much? That you had to find a shortcut, a shortcut. You had to find a shortcut, a shortcut.
That's the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I've listened to the audiobook in the past, but But genuinely, you know, like the thing with audiobook, it's really like a hit or miss. You either remember what you read, or you like, or what you've heard, should I say, or you don't. I think with this book, I just don't remember. And also, it was like a few years ago. So that's why I kind of do like prefer. Oh my god! Help! Send help!
Even though this feels old, oh, I could never let you.
I kind of removed the books off camera. Those are my journals. How like I've started this and I really recommend. To be honest, I've read like 5 pages, so it's not like a lot.
I'll say it.
Escape God, one of my favorite books in the entire world. Like I would always recommend, if anyone asks me to recommend a book to them, I'll always recommend this book. But for me, this book just represents like, you know, the separation between running away from everything and just like being who you are. And I read this book during quarantine. It was a part of my life where I was wondering what to go, what to do. So I feel like the uncertainty and just like this book, to be honest, like doesn't make sense, you know. It's really like, not that it doesn't make sense, but it's not like, it could happen, but the chances of it happening are so slim that when you read it, you don't take it seriously, you know. It was so quick. I wanted it to be long, you know. I did recommend it to someone. The person said that like it's not the kind of book, so I do understand it's not for everyone, but the person said they enjoyed it. So yeah, this is the reason why Daphne du Maurier has my heart. I also read Rebecca, which I really liked as well. This is the Borders Karamazov. I did make a video in which I talk about unique books to read in fall, like my TBR. I genuinely did not know what this book was about until I got ready to make that video. No, actually a few days, like a week or something like that before making the video, and I fell in love. If you want to know more about the book, like watch that video because I really enjoyed making it. But I mean, or you could go get it, but like it would be nice if you watch the video. I really liked making it. My book, wrote it. It's in French. That's my baby. Oscar Wilde, like, of course.
Hiding under covers, I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind where.
Marianne is a book that I'm also really intrigued by. You can see like there's a big Daphne du Maurier team. She's my favorite woman writer, so I feel like I'm giving her my all. I read women's books, but it's just like, it's not a thing you're gonna see in my collection. My books are really boring, aren't they? Maybe I shouldn't talk about them.
Make me glad to call you mine, and you have got my head.
Okay, mes amours, I'm so tired. I've been filming for over 2 hours, and I think I've done something, you know. I've been able to free up some space, which I never thought I would. So that's really nice. I'm gonna try to decorate tomorrow, and hopefully I will include some pictures. But if I don't include some pictures, I hope you guys liked this cute this cozy, not cute, not cozy, actually, this cold a very rushed video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Check out my other videos. Love you all, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye, mes amours.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together.